Slim thick, icky dick, BBW thick. As long as you fine, you eligible for some of this dick. Chi-Town made me, Billwood and Westside, they raised me. Ain't nothing like a bad bitch, knowing that she got it, knowing that she the shit.
Yo, welcome to Chopping It Up with your boy ATB and Miss Leah. This is your host ATB, aka America's Teddy Bear.
And I'm your favorite co-host, Miss Leah.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
How y'all doing today, world? Happy Tuesday to you.
Happy Tuesday, people.
Yeah, how you feeling, Miss Leah? What's going on with you?
I'm feeling okay. A little restless, but not too bad. I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. You know, it's Tuesday. It's been a calm day. I'm kind of just in lazy mode, but, you know, besides that, I can't complain. You know, I'm all good. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Yeah, I think I'm a little depleted from the weekend still. I know it's Tuesday, but man, that weekend I've been doing too much. I got to remember I'm not in my 20s no more when I be going out, man. That should be taking a toll on my body for the whole rest of the week.
Back in our day, Sunday used to be kind of the calm day before Monday come. But sometimes now, you know, you kick it when you kick it. So it could go into Sunday night, Monday morning. Now you just sloppy.
Yeah, depleted, just out of energy, everything. Man, body sore, just want to lay there and just be, just exist.
That's a fact. Say, for instance, right? You fall in love, deeply in love. Like, I've never been this in love before. You fall in love deeply with a person, right?
Yeah.
And they've been avoiding, like, intimacy. You're like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it me? What's going on? All that. But then they finally come out and tell you, after you deeply in love and you never felt like this about no person before, and they tell you that they're HIV positive. Are you staying? Are you leaving? Are you dealing with it because y'all got a connection now? What's the deal? What you doing?
You know, it's oddly, I be thinking about this because I'm single. I be thinking about this because it's a possible chance, you know, and I'm never one to judge anybody over their status.
Right.
Now, being deeply in love, because I've been there, so I know what that feeling feels like. And for me, I would educate myself on it. And see, are we already talking about, okay, if I'm deeply in love, have we had the conversation about, are we in a relationship, going towards a relationship, we just date a little bit?
That's true. Well, I would say, like, y'all pretty much in a relationship, but y'all just haven't went there yet because they just kept pushing it off about intimacy, kissing and all that. So y'all in a relationship now, you know what I'm saying? Full blown. It's been like maybe, let's just say 4 to 6 months, and they just show everything. Like, you never had this feeling before.
Yeah, I'm gonna educate myself on the virus. I'm gonna find out how can I protect myself. What are the risks of me catching it? And find out if they're undetectable. It's a lot of things. I would just pretty much, to sum it up, I would educate myself on it, find out how I can keep myself safe and protected from it if I should choose to be intimate with this person. I would continue on with it, but I would definitely educate myself before going into the sexual part. Yeah, and we would have a long conversation moving forward.
Yeah. And you know what? I haven't seen a commercial, and it's kind of funny you said that, about people taking a pill. It's a pill or a shot you get like 6 times a year. So it's like it lasts for 2 months, but I think it's like a shot you can get. They were saying if you date someone with the virus, I don't know how that goes as far as protecting yourself, or does that provoke you from not getting it, or whatever the case may be. But it is something I've seen on that when they give you a shot every 2 months. And it's 6 times a year. And I was looking at the commercial like, wow, okay. So if you do find somebody HIV positive, they kind of had like a shot you can kind of get. And I don't know if that still mean like, you know, use protection. I'm pretty sure it still means that, but I guess it's just another way of being safe, even though you're using protection. So.
Yeah, and then some people are undetected too, so that kind of helps on top of using protection and on top of that shot if it's a thing, because I think I heard of that too. So it's a couple of things, you know, that could, you know, make that make that a process that could be completed by somebody with HIV and somebody not. It's doable. You just have to be very careful and educated on, how you go about being with somebody that's, has the virus. So yeah.
Yeah. Man, see, I don't want to be that asshole. See, you all nice and you know what I
No,
mean?
to
Like,
each their own.
I feel like it would scare me so bad, you know what I'm saying? That I would have to like, I ain't gonna say fall back, but I need a minute. Like we said, there's somebody that booed you off your feet and you never had this feeling. So to me, I don't know. I'm gonna need a minute. Like, just give me a minute. And then sometimes people get offended when you need a minute. Like, you can't lay this on me and be offended. Like, come on now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a minute. If I need a few weeks just to, take this in, like, man, they really got AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I deal with it? Like I would need a minute. I can't give an answer far as if I was staying, or like you said, I would educate myself. But I know for sure I would need a minute. I don't know how long that minute is. I'm not saying it's over, but I would need a minute just to be like, is this something I want to like gamble with? And how much do I love this person? And I would have to just sit back and really like just ask myself a bunch of questions, and then from there, once I'm settled mentally, then I can say, okay, I'm not giving the answer out of anger or out of frustration. I'm giving the answer out of sitting back, looking at the whole picture. Then, bam. So I wouldn't say it's a yes or a no for me. I would really have to just take it all in at first, and then from there, see like, man, is this something I really want to, gamble with, or do I really love them enough that if I did catch it, even if we being safe as ever, to die with them? Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, but you said that you are in love with this person, like deeply, deeply, like, remember all that deeps and all them, damn near dangerously in love. So you feeling that way about that person. So that shouldn't even cross your mind. Like, you gonna do it or you ain't? I mean, yeah, you need a
Yeah.
minute.
You
I
was
get
right.
that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We did say deeply and like you've never been. You don't want to lose that feeling. So you would definitely have to educate yourself. And you're right. I did ask a question saying that you never felt this way before, and you don't want to lose them. What would y'all do, man? That's a tough situation, y'all. I'm trying my best to give y'all an honest answer. I would be stuck for a minute. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but we did
Cause
say it's the best, we ever,
yeah. Because that
so,
plays into your answer, you being
yeah.
deeply, deeply, deeply in love. Like, that plays into how you respond to the question. So I would
True.
definitely need a minute too. Like, I wouldn't, want to I'm going to educate myself, but that still doesn't guarantee that I'm going to go with it, despite the fact that I'm dangerously in love with this person. Like, just because I'm going to educate myself and, and talk to you about it and, whatever, that's not a guarantee. Yes, that's just me trying to see, like you said, if this is something I want to gamble with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want
Yeah.
to make sure that should I move forward with this, that I'm 100%. Well, I don't know if there's a such thing as being 100% protected, messing with
Right.
somebody that has the virus, but something very close to it. I just want to take all precautions. But yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely understand that needing a minute.
Yeah, and you have to, because you think about it, like you got a son and I got kids, and say for instance, I'm not with the wife, and this is the next person, you got to realize and you making a decision not just for yourself educating, you making the decision, with if I do get it, now your son lose you. You know what I'm saying? At some point, if it gets that bad, because I don't really know how it goes with
Yeah.
the virus and then how long you had to live. But it's just a lot you have to take in, and then make a decision. So yeah, I definitely agree, man.
Yeah, that's why educating yourself, not just on, if you could catch it or how to protect yourself from it, but also just in case, you got to
Yeah.
educate yourself on the effects and all that good stuff. So it is a lot to take in. It is something that I can understand anybody need in a moment, to let that shit resonate and sink in. And yeah, it's not that easy, So,
No, no, not at all. What you got, Miss Lee? I'm listening to you.
let's see. Okay, so I want to know what is your advice to someone who doesn't like you or takes subliminal shots at you?
My advice to someone who doesn't like me.
Yeah, or they make subliminal posts about you, and you know it's about you because it's so personal and so detailed that you know it's about you. Like, what's your advice to somebody that don't like you and be taking shots at you?
You know what? You wasting time and energy because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, man, like you live your life, you do you. Like if you're gonna spend your energy and your life trying to make posts, and I see it. I get that sometime now. I be seeing it, but when I'm entertaining that stupid shit for, you know what I'm saying? You wasting energy. I ain't gonna waste no energy on no bullshit, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? You only get one life to live, and I'm gonna live that motherfucker stress free. So if you're gonna waste your energy, putting all the shots out there and talking about me and trying to throw the rock and hide your hand, man, that's your life. But I would say to you, you wasting time. You'll never get a reaction out of me on that. I'ma laugh and I'm gonna keep grinding, and that's all that's gonna happen. So at the end of the day, you the clown in the situation, for real. So that's how I feel about it. I know it's a little personal. I mean, I got a little tight right there, you know what I'm saying?
Ah.
But hey, for real, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't like me, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Live y'all life, be happy. Stop wasting all that negative energy, man, trying to get someone attention or throwing shots, man. Live your life. Move on.
Facts. Yeah, apparently they not happy if they just sitting around just thinking about you all the damn time so much that they gotta
Hmm.
take the time out their day to make statuses or whatever just so you can know that they thinking about you and don't like you. It's like, really? I'm on your mind that much? I live that rent free in your
Hmm.
head? Okay,
For
cool.
real. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
It
crazy.
is. For me personally, I'm telling ass to get well soon. That's my advice. Get well soon.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, but get well soon because I can't do nothing for you. Now, sometimes if it's social media, because I've had people to take shots at me, in person on social media, whatever. I've had both ends of the spectrum, and yeah, for the most part, I be like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Get well soon, shit. If you don't like me, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I can't help you with that. So you problem. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
That's
then
facts.
sometimes on social media, I'll entertain it. And it's not even because I feel away or they got under my skin, but because I'm goofy like that. I would get
Hmm.
under your skin just to let you know you're not bothering me and I'll clown your ass and make you look so dumb under your post that you thought you was making me look stupid. I do silly
Hmm.
shit like that. So depending on the mood you catch me in, I
Hmm.
might entertain it.
Yep, exactly. I've been there before, and I even done comment on it like 100. I throw 100 on that motherfucker. I say, yep, I'm petty today. I know you talking about me. For 100, I agree with you. Silly man.
Uh-huh.
For real, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
if y'all
man.
doing that, man, we really don't care, man. Y'all wasting energy, man.
For
Yeah,
real.
go do something, man. Go get a second or third job or something, man. Whatever, man. We don't care.
Yeah, just get well soon. Y'all in our prayers. Get well
That's a
soon.
fact. Do you feel that I would vigilant? I would say I think the word is vigilant or vigilant. Vigilant is the word I'm looking for. Do you feel that vigilant justice is right or wrong? If somebody do something and they beat the court system or just anything, do you think it's a good thing to take it in your own hands, justice in your own hands, or you think that's right or wrong?
That's a tough one. Cause, no matter what I think, a person gonna react out of
Mhm.
emotion, however they feel fits the situation. For me personally, I wouldn't want my family and friends to take justice into their own hands should anything happen to me. I've had a recent situation that just happened to me, and I'm going, somebody is yeah, it's a court situation, somebody violated me and stuff like that, and I know I could have called up this person, that person, and I could have rounded up a whole lot of people and we could have did some real crazy shit,
Mhm.
but I decided to, instead of take justice into my own hands, I decided to go and do the right thing and just file a police report and just do it that way. Now, I've never done that before because usually, well, we from Chicago for the most part on my end. When there's some shit, me and my peoples, we out here, we doing things. But I'm older now, and I understand that the severity of that can cause of um a lot of things. Like, I could get my people hurt, I could get hurt, a lot of people could get, it be kids involved, all types of stuff. And I thought long and hard about that before I called my family about this person that violated me. And that's what made me decide to just stand down on that and just, do the right thing and call the police and do it that way. So for me personally, I wouldn't want nobody to take justice into their own hands on behalf of me. But somebody else, I mean, depending on the severity of the situation, I can understand why they would take justice into their own hands, but I wouldn't encourage it.
I'm gonna say this. It depends on it. I'm be honest. If somebody like killed my mama, or kill one of my kids or my wife, anything, or my dad, my brother, anything that close, and they beat the system, I'm gonna be honest. The people know my past and where I come from, man. That's tough for me, and you might end up, spending a couple Christmases, and thinking you are moved on, and then out the blue one day your world get rocked. You know what I mean? I guess at the end of the day, one of them, I'm gonna catch you. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when or where. What they say about, Jesus? You don't know when or where. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming. I ain't gonna lie to you. It may be 10 years. It may be when I turn 80. I'm not gonna forget, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure I handle that, So for me, it depends on what it is. And like you said, even with the situation you in, I get it, because I know you got a son, and that's pretty much a do whatever you say do. And like you said, you pretty much stalled the man out, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever it was, like, you feel me? Like, so, like you said, it just depends on the situation. I'm just talking about strictly like murder or anything, but even like molesting, like my daughter's son, like, I know me. No, you're gonna die. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it. We keep it 100 on the show. You're gonna die. I can't tell you when you're gonna die. I can't tell you where you're gonna die, but you're gonna die. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? 7 days. For real. 7 days now. You're gonna die. For real. Pig feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I will say about that, now, even though I said what I said and I stand 10 toes on that, I will say that if something should happen to that person, I won't feel bad for them. Like, I spared you, and even the justice system spares you. But if the street justice hit, I ain't gonna feel nothing. I don't feel no ways at all. You got what was coming to you.
Got what was coming to you, for real. That's a fact. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. I got so caught up in this situation. I forgot I was supposed to have a turn.
You, for real. I got in straight beast mode for a minute, man.
Okay, so can you work in a certain profession but not actually take part in it? Like, we do podcasting, but we probably never even listened to podcasting before. Or you can work at a restaurant, but don't even eat that particular type of restaurant food. Like, do you think that it's possible to be doing some things in life, but actually don't take part in the thing that you're actually doing?
Yeah, that's kind of true. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say, even in this profession, like podcasts, it's new to me. And I don't know how it is for you, but it's new to me. Like, I can't, like, before this, I think maybe like 85 South had a podcast, maybe somebody like that, or can't think the boy Bubba Dub or Trash. Like, it was just certain ones that caught me that I may listen to, but I wasn't really a podcast person. I do like Forensic Files podcast. Like, I do like to listen to like those kind of podcast stories, but I never been into podcasting like that. And to start one just out the blue and locking in with you one day, and the idea was already just out there, and then we made it happen. I would say before this, I wasn't really into podcasting at all. And now I see myself trying to support other podcasters and listen to other podcasting shows. And, just like, okay, what I'm saying? I like podcasting after all. But I couldn't see myself at the beginning getting into this, even though we was doing it and we started, what I'm saying? I wasn't still really in it. But the more we kept doing episodes, it made me chime in with other podcasters and things like that, but I wasn't interested at all in just podcast shows. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would say the same. I've never really been into podcasts, listening to podcast shows. Not that I had anything against them, but you got your set things that entertain you, that you interested in. You kind of just stick to that. But when something started becoming popular, you hear the buzz about it. But for me personally, I never just really got nosy enough to say, what's podcasting? What are they doing on that? Like, I never really stuck my toe into it to see like what it was about until it's a certain YouTuber, because I'm a YouTube head. TV, okay. YouTube is my TV. I watch YouTube like it's cable. But some of my favorite influencers that I watch that do a lot of things transitioned into podcasting, and that's what made me become interested just in that particular influence into seeing what podcasting was. And still I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool, she's just talking about stuff that right. But but it's like when you came to me with it. Now I've had people to approach me about podcasting in the past, and I was just like, that's not really my forte, like that ain't really my thing, even though I know I talk my ass out. I don't know why I just didn't want to do podcasting. But fast forward to when you had brought it to my attention, I'm just like, now this is the third person that asked me that. Maybe that's a sign I should probably, take up on it. So, but once we got into it, I'm like, okay, it makes sense to me now, this whole podcasting, movement. So now I'm going back to the people who I've come across but never listened to and going back and trying to see like what they be talking about, how their podcast show doing. And, I'm interested now. It's so funny how sometimes you wind up doubling back and spinning the block on shit that you ignored, before in the past, and actually liking it. So,
yeah, that's a fact. Because I've never been the type to listen. Like I said, there's a few little shows where I've always been a visual person. Like you said, YouTube or something, like looking at people on video. But to just start listening to podcasts and realize a lot of audio podcasters out there, even on Siri radio and all that, it's just like, wow, man, I'm really into it, and I'll take a listen to anybody pretty much podcast now. But and one thing else I do want to say, I really appreciate you picking me. You did have some more offers before, me, but I will say, man, you are very, 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 very appreciated, what I'm saying, on this platform with me, because man, it just seemed like we just clicked just like that, and we started vibing, and now we just going through these shows. We pretty much 2 episodes from our first whole season, like 30 episodes, man. And that, for real, I couldn't have did it without you, man. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. You know that.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be, co-hosting with you. I'm really glad that you even, brought it to me, even though I've, denied people in the past. I mean, it's just, something just felt right when you asked me. Something just said go. And when you get those gut feelings and those intuitions, for me personally, I listen to mass. It just felt right. So I'm really glad that I listened to my instincts, and that you even, felt that I was a good match for what you was trying to do. And I'm happy to be here, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Yes.
Man, I'm glad to hear that, man. And I hope y'all enjoying us too, world, because, man, I'm telling you, see, man, I couldn't do it without her. It'd be a whole different show. I know you can get another host or co-host, but the vibe and just the raw energy we bring, man, we really hope y'all appreciate that, because I know I do every time we come to the set and do our thing. For real, man. Salute to you, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and that being said, you guys want to follow me on my TikTok at your favorite BBW319, and if you're more of a Facebook kind of person, you can follow me on Facebook at your favorite BBW Unmatched, and that's unmatched with an ED at the end. So come follow me on my socials, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with us and sticking to the end of this episode, and I'll catch you on the next one.
And this your boy ATB, also known as America's Teddy Bear. You pretty much can find me on all music platforms by just typing in America's Teddy Bear or ATB, and it should be showing everything I got out there as far as music. Or you can type in Teddy Bear Chronicles, which is out now, and follow me that way on music. Also on platforms as far as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You can type in the same name, pretty much America's Teddy Bear, and you'll see all my stuff pop up on those platforms as well. Make sure you go follow us and, man, chime in with us, man, on the music and just our personal everyday lives, okay? We also got New Gen Investment Group. Pretty much if you're facing foreclosure and you want to avoid bankruptcy, deficiencies, or judgments, they can help you protect your credit by just buying your home as is. If your home fits the criteria, pretty much within 30 days, they'll pay you cash for your home. You don't have to do no repairs, anything. They'll buy as is. That number is 312-468-3243. And the office number is 331-318-9197. Also, if you're interested in getting your car detailed, we got JWP Detailing, and he will come to your home and detail your cars right in the driveway. If you're locally in Naperville, Plainfield, Aurora, Bolingbrook, or Joliet, pretty much. If you're outside of that, I'm pretty sure y'all can work some out on the fuel. But right now, I know it's those locations for the back to school special, $129. Also, if you want to follow the page on Facebook, it's JWP Detailing. And the man name is Cameron, 773-816-1470. That's 773-816-1470. And until next time, tell your mama, your aunties, your sisters, Uncle ATB says hi. And we got this thing. Peace.
Ciao.
Shorty that I'm looking for. Shorty, you the shorty that I'm looking for.